everybody, Retired at 40 here. Thanks for tuning in. Today I'm going to try and answer the question that's been lurking in everyone's mind, and that is, how long does it take to pay off a Harvestright freeze dryer? If you'd like to find that out, stick around. So I think the best way to answer this question, because there are so many variables in how much you're going to use it, what your electrical costs are going to be, what you're freeze drying, etc., etc. The best way to answer the question is to do 3 different scenarios and basically have 3 different users with 3 different usages. The first user we're going to call the ambitious prepper, and this is someone who uses the machine constantly. They're making a batch, and as soon as that batch is done, they're cleaning everything up and throwing another one in. This person obviously is going to pay off the machine the quickest, and they're going to get the most benefit out of the machine. Number 2, we're going to call the frugal consumer slash farmer slash gardener hobbyist. This person is using the machine probably about 3 times a week. They're trying to conserve some food. They shop at the store, find a couple good deals, and they freeze, or they grow vegetables out of their garden slash, meat, whatever. Number 3, we're going to call the average Joe slash enthusiast. This is the person who kind of just was curious about the Harvestright. They purchased one, maybe don't use it as much as they should, but we'll call it once a week, which if you average out over the whole year, that's probably not real difficult to do. So obviously it depends a lot on what you're freeze drying, and I thought the easiest way to do this would be to freeze dry a breakfast, a lunch, and a dinner, and I kept it real basic. The breakfast is going to be eggs, the lunch is going to be chili, and the dinner is going to be a smoked pork tinga. I also chose these because they are all very similar dry times. They are all about 30 hours for the complete process, which is pretty typical of the freeze dry. I would say that's an average. Alright, so let's go to our first meal, the 12 pounds of pulled pork tinga. Alright, everything looks nice and dry. Now let's see what the chili's like. It's something that's very inexpensive to make, and it's easy to make, and it makes a lot. Today I'm doing chili. Last but certainly not least, let's do the eggs. And I have made a video on the eggs and what it does cost. Make sure you check that out, and while you're there, take a moment to subscribe to the channel, and also make sure that you click the notifications button, and then you'll get an update every time that a new video comes out. I'm going to freeze dry 60 eggs. So with $180.55 for every 3 cycles, you can see how this is going to add up really, really fast. In fact, it's going to take 37 cycles to pay back the cost of the Harvestright. I'm going to take the numbers as if we were freeze drying them in order from pork, chili, and eggs, and I'm going to keep repeating that number until I hit the $2,200 which is the price of the Harvestright on their website right now. First up is the ambitious prepper. This is the person that's freeze drying 24 hours a day. As soon as one cycle is done, they're putting another one in. And obviously there's 24 hours in a day, and the average dry time that we're using is 30 hours. So that's 1.25 days for one cycle. At that rate, it's going to take them 29.6 days to pay off the machine. Next up, we have the frugal consumer, farmer, gardener, hobbyist. And at 37 cycles, and they're doing an average of 3 times per week, at that rate it's going to take them about 12.3 weeks or 3 months and a week to pay off the Harvestright. So last up, but certainly not least, the average Joe who's using the Harvestright about once a week. It's obviously going to take them 37 weeks, which is just over 9 months. So what have we learned from this whole thing? I've learned that I'm not going to give my Harvestright up because it's saving me lots of money, and if you use it, it will pay itself off very quickly. The other thing I've learned is that it's hard to put a price on freeze-dried food that you've freeze-dried yourself. The ability to be able to hand select what you freeze dry is pretty priceless. Well, I hope you found this video helpful. Whether you're looking to purchase a freeze dryer or you already have one and you're just curious, I know I've learned a lot. This is Retired at 40 signing off. Remember to live life simple, and we'll catch you next time.